Now we're going to move to the engine and the drivetrain to make sure that they're okay. We want to turn the key on, but make sure that all the accessories are off. So we'll turn the key on, make sure that the heater is off, radio is off, there's no noises on the inside of the car. If you happen to bring someone with you, have them be quiet at this time so that you can listen to the engine. Very critical part of this is the startup. We're going to be listening to the engine at startup. So I'm going to start the engine up right now. Okay, if you notice, it started right up. There were no noises. If this had been a bad engine, possibly rod bearings are loose, it would have started knocking at first and then went away. At this particular car, there was no knock at all. This engine sounds like it's in excellent running condition at this point. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to pull my feet around here and I'm going to get inside and we're going to try the drivetrain. We're going to check the transmission and we're going to check the U-joints on the vehicle to make sure that there's nothing loose, missing, and we're also going to check the engine motor mounts to make sure that they're tight as well. Okay, so I'll reach around, put my foot on the brake, and I'll reach down and I'll put it in reverse, and I'm listening at this point for any type of clunk or thump or extra movement once I put it in gear. I just felt it tug a little bit. There was no noise. That's a good sign. Now the next thing you want to do, you want to go from reverse and you want to go to drive. Here again, you're listening for any type of external noise or extra noise. There was no noise at that point. We're still good at this point. And we're going to go from drive to reverse and drive to reverse a couple times just to listen to see that the drivetrain is solid. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I'm going to go from drive to reverse and then reverse back to drive. There was hardly no movement whatsoever. I could feel the engine, the transmission changing from reverse to first with just a little bit of tug. That's the way it should be. If you notice an extra clunk or a thump or the car lunges or you feel something lunge in the engine compartment, that could be an indication that there could be some type of drivetrain problem. At this point, if you noticed a large noise like that or a thump, you may want to pass on this vehicle because there's a serious problem, and this could mean hundreds of dollars in repairs to this particular vehicle if it does that.